Hello, my name is Roger, and today I'd like to talk to you about what is a phishing attack. We've had email for the last 30 odd years, and it has become the mainstay and the backbone of business. We send an email to someone, we get a response back. We send a sales request, we get a response back. And although social media is now coming into its own as an alternative, we always seem to fall back to email and how it works. But in the original definition of email, we also had the implementation and introduction of spam. And that was unwanted mail. And that unwanted mail was really stuff that we didn't want. That was the Viagra stuff or the Nigerian princes. And all of that information was there to annoy the crap out of us. Well, the bad guys took it to the next level. They introduced phishing, and phishing now is something that people have to be aware of, because a phishing attack is a malware attack on your system that may encrypt everything that you've got there through a crypto virus, for instance. But phishing is literally the same as what we do when we are fishing for fish. Phishing is putting something out there that has a little bit of bait in it that people may click on. And when it comes to phishing, they'll send out 1 million emails. They will get a response back on maybe 1%. So they devised other ways of targeting us through the same system. So the introduction of spear phishing in the last couple of years has been noticeable as well, because spear phishing is once again the analogy of you dive in the water, you get really close to the target fish you're fishing for, and you pop it. Well, that's how spear phishing works. They use a better baiting system to make sure that you are going to open that email. The attack on RSA in 2011 was a classic example of a spear phishing attack. And it was before spear phishing became really noticeable, but what it was the master criminal sent an email to a specific component of RSA with a specific piece of information that people were going to open. And what it was an Excel spreadsheet that was talking about the recruiting for the next group of people and how they were going to go about doing it. But there's been an introduction of a third type. And the third type, not only with spear phishing, but with this one, which is whaling, social media and social engineering has really come into its own. Because these two components, spear phishing and whaling, have a really high level of getting to know who you are. And the whaling attack is an email that seems to come from internally. And it's coming from the CEO, the CIO, the CFO, a board member. And it's asking someone else in the organisation to send them information. And that is how they're getting databases and they're getting systems that people shouldn't have access to. So how do you protect yourself? Well, one of the big things you can do is educate your people. We all receive email. So make sure that that environment that you have in your organisation is going to protect yourself. The other thing is trust no one, especially when it comes to whaling. If you trust no one, then you cannot be a target of a whale attack. So thank you very much.